Hello everyone, today we'll discuss about difference between DSBSC and SSB modulation and their applications. DSB modulation and demodulation. DSB modulation is the simple form of AM where the carrier wave is fully modulated by the message signal. The result is a wave that has two identical sidebands, one above and one below the carrier frequency. To recover the message signal, a DSB demodulator multiplies the received wave with a local oscillator that matches the carrier frequency and filters out the unwanted components. DSB modulation is easy to implement and has high fidelity, but it also has some disadvantages such as low power efficiency, high bandwidth requirement, and susceptibility to noise. SSB modulation and demodulation. SSB modulation is a variation of DSB modulation where only one of the sidebands is transmitted and the other is suppressed. This reduces the bandwidth and power consumption by half compared to DSB modulation. However, SSB modulation is more complex and requires more precise filtering and synchronization. The demodulate SSB signal, a SSB demodulator needs to reconstruct the missing sideband by using a phase shifted version of the local oscillator and then apply the same process as a DSB demodulator. SSB modulation is preferred for long distance communication such as ham radio and military applications. Difference between DSBSC and SSB modulation. DSBSC, it is double sideband without carrier AM. Bandwidth is 2 FM. Less number of channels in a given frequency range. Moderate power consumption. Moderately difficult reconstruction. Moderately redundant data tracking might be required. SSB modulation. It is only one sideband AM without carrier. Bandwidth is 1 FM. More number of channels in a given frequency range, least power consumption, difficult reconstruction, least redundant data, synchronization or tracking is essential. Application of SSB. This modulation is used in where power saving and bandwidth are required. It used in air, land and maritime communication. Used in radio and point-to-point communications. Used in communications like telemetry, TV and radar. It is used in military communications like amateur radio, etc. Application of DSBSC. Analog TV systems for transmitting stereo information in FM sound broadcast at VHF. One important application of DSB is the transmission of color information in a TV signal, CB radio, TV broadcasting, air traffic control radios, garage door open keyless remotes. DSBSC is a technique used in electronic communication, most commonly for transmitting information via a radio carrier wave. DSBSC used in stereo transmission of FM radio, two-way radio communications, etc.